హాయ్ ఎవ్రీవన్, దిస్ ఈస్ కిరణ్ సార్. ఇంతకు ముందు వీడియోలో మనం ఎరాస్ మ్యాథ్స్ అకాడమీకి సంబంధించి క్లాసెస్ ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తామో డేట్ అనౌన్స్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా ఆ డేట్ ప్రకారం ఈ రోజు నుంచి మనం క్లాసెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ముందుగా అందరూ గమనించాల్సిన విషయం ఏంటంటే జేఈ మెయిన్స్ అండ్ ఎంసెట్ వాళ్ళకి ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం అండ్ తెలుగు మీడియం స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఇద్దరికి కామన్గా ఒకే క్లాస్ కండక్ట్ చేసి ఒకే వీడియో అప్లోడ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే కొన్ని టెక్నికల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వలన ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం తెలుగు మీడియం వాళ్ళకి సపరేట్గా వీడియో చేయటం కుదరక ఇద్దరికి కామన్గా ఒకే క్లాస్ ఒకే వీడియో అప్లోడ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. అది గమనించగలరు. See this one. In the point of JEE Mains and MSET, today our topic is binomial theorem. Binomial theorem is the most important chapter in the exams of JEE Mains and MSET. Compulsory there will be 1 or 2 questions given in the exams of both JEE Mains and MSET. That's why first of all we know that the concept of binomial theorem and the problems based on the concept of binomial theorem. See this one. The name of our chapter, the title of our chapter is binomial theorem. The total chapter binomial theorem depends on the definition of a binomial. What is the definition of a binomial? Which type of algebraic expression is called a binomial? Or when the given algebraic expression is said to be a binomial? See this one. The definition of a binomial is like this. An algebraic expression consisting of two terms only, consisting of two terms is called a binomial. This is the definition of a binomial. An algebraic expression consisting of two terms is called a binomial. To understand the concept of binomial, to understand the definition of a binomial, consider some algebraic expressions. See this one. The first algebraic expression is like this, x plus 2. The second algebraic expression is like this, 2x plus 3y. So come to the first algebraic expression. In the first algebraic expression, number of terms equals to 2. In the first algebraic expression, number of terms equals to 2. Come to the second algebraic expression. In this algebraic expression also, number of terms equals to 2. Number of terms equals to 2. From the definition of a binomial, an algebraic expression consisting of two terms is called a binomial. In these two examples, each and every algebraic expression contains two terms only. Come to the first algebraic expression, it is x plus 2. There we have two terms only. Now it is called a binomial. See the second algebraic expression, 2x plus 3y. It has also two terms only. Now it is also called a binomial. So finally, wherever an algebraic expression consisting of two terms only is called a binomial. That's why these two examples of algebraic expressions are called binomials, where x plus 2 and 2x plus 3y both are called the binomials. This is the definition of a binomial or concept of a binomial. See the next definition or next one, that is different forms of a binomial. Different forms of a binomial. After the definition of a binomial, the second point in the introduction of binomial theorem is different forms of a binomial. Enter in this chapter binomial theorem. How many forms are there for a binomial? See this one. A binomial has four different forms. 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 The first form of a binomial is like this. It is x plus a. The second form of a binomial is x minus a. The third form of a binomial is 1 plus x. And the fourth form of a binomial is 1 minus x. These are the most important forms of a binomial involving entire in this chapter binomial theorem. Why these four expressions are called the binomials? Because in each and every expression there we have two terms only, x plus a, x minus a, 1 plus x and 1 minus x. In each and every expression there we have two terms only. That's why these all expressions are called the binomials. These are the main four forms of a binomial appearing in the entire this chapter binomial theorem. So this is the second point of binomial theorem, that is the different forms of a binomial. There are four different forms for a binomial: x plus a, x minus a, 1 plus x and 1 minus x. Go to next point. Next one is, what is the main use of the chapter binomial theorem? What is the main use of the chapter binomial theorem? What is the importance of the chapter binomial theorem? What is the necessity to introduce the chapter binomial theorem in our subject mathematics? For suppose, to understand the use of the chapter binomial theorem, to know that the importance of our chapter binomial theorem, first of all take some binomials. See this one. The first binomial is like this, a plus b, and it has the power 2. The second binomial is like this, x plus y, and it has the power 3. Consider another binomial. It is like this, a plus b whole to the power 10. Consider another binomial. It is x plus y whole to the power 56. See this one. Come to the first one. The first binomial is a plus b and it has the power 2. The second binomial is x plus y and it has the power 3. Both the binomials a plus b and x plus y have the least powers as 2 and 3. The expansion of a plus b whole square is like this, a square plus 2ab plus b square. There is a direct formula for the expansion of a plus b whole square. The expansion of x plus y whole cube is x cube plus 3xy square plus 3x square y plus y cube. There is a direct formula for the expansion of x plus y whole cube, but there is no direct formulas for the expansions of a plus b whole to the power 10 and x plus y whole to the power 56. Come to the binomial a plus b. It has the power 10. It is the highest power of a binomial. Come to the second one. It is x plus y. It has the power as 56. It is the highest power of a binomial. That means wherever a binomial is given and it has the highest power, to expand that type of binomials, we are applying the concept of binomial theorem. For the expansion of a plus b whole square, there is a direct formula, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. For the expansion of x plus y whole cube, there is a direct formula, x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. These are the expansions of both a plus b whole square and x plus y whole cube. But to expand the binomials a plus b and x plus y, when they have the powers as 10 and 56, there we have no direct formulas. In these type of cases, that means wherever a binomial has the highest power, to expand that binomial, we are applying the concept of binomial theorem. So that is the importance of our chapter binomial theorem to introduce in our subject mathematics. So finally, the use of the chapter binomial theorem is like this. The chapter binomial theorem can be used to expand a binomial when it contains highest power. బైనామియల్ కి హైయెస్ట్ పవర్ కనుక ఇస్తే దాన్ని ఎక్స్పాండ్ చేయడానికి మనం బైనామియల్ థియరం అప్లై చేస్తాం. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ది ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆర్ మెయిన్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ చాప్టర్ బైనామియల్ థియరం. So these are the first 3 points in the introduction of our chapter binomial theorem. The first point is definition of binomial. Wherever an algebraic expression consisting of two terms is called a binomial. Second point is the different forms of a binomial. There are 4 different forms of a binomial enter in the chapter binomial theorem. First one x plus a, second one x minus a, third one 1 plus x, and the fourth one 1 minus x. Third point is use of the chapter binomial theorem. The chapter binomial theorem can be used to expand the given binomials when they have highest powers. So these are the first 3 points of the chapter binomial theorem. Next continuation, that means in the introduction of binomial theorem, the fourth point we will see in the next class. ఇంకా ఎవరైనా ఈ ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోకపోతే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ మై ఛానల్ అండ్ షేర్ ఇట్ అండ్ వాచ్ ఇట్. Okay, thank you. We will see in the next class. We will continue in the next class.